Hello and welcome back. So Jahia153, I hope I pronounced that right, says, "Hey Dean, could you do a combat guide? Maybe like a PvP guide. Nice video." So thanks for the comment, and here is that PvP guide for you. So what you want to do is go to settings and go to controls. A lot of you may already know this, but if you don't, just copy my settings right here. So go to lock on mode and set this to wide. This will give you a bigger scope of locking on to enemies when you aim. So if an enemy is on your screen, you just aim and it should lock onto them if it's set to wide. So if we go down to third person controls, it is normally set to standard. If you change that to standard FPS, that's standard first person shooter, you will no longer use the X button to sprint. You will be using the left thumbstick. If you push it in, then you will sprint, freeing up the X button or freeing up your right finger to look around the map as well as sprinting. I use standard personally, but I have to keep tapping on that X button to sprint, and when you start looking around, your character will slow down. So you can pick whatever you're comfortable with. I roll with standard, but a lot of good PvP players do go with standard first person shooter to free up that right thumbstick to look around the map. So next we're going to be looking at look, aim sensitivity and aim look acceleration. Basically you want to put these three to all the way up to max, and this is going to make it much more responsive and quicker, so you can look at targets quicker and obviously aim at them quicker and get the kill. So I'm going to run it through. If I put this all the way down to the minimum it can go, and then I'll show you how unresponsive this really is. So going from one extreme to the next, I'm just going to be showing you exactly how it's going to look. Now my thumbstick is all the way to the left, and this is how unresponsive it is right now. So it looks like I'm stuck in the mud in slow motion, and if I aim, my stick is all the way to the right now, and that's how slow it's going to be. And the aiming is really slow as well. As you can see, he's aiming his weapon and looking round. Very slow and sluggish. So what you want to do is put them to the max and get used to using those up to the max, because that's going to get your headshots really quick, aiming on people really quick, and that's what you want. The faster the better. Now look at that speed, that is a lot better right there. So chuck those three all the way to the max. The first person and third person, you want to mirror the same settings. So going back to the controls, and then we're going to go all the way down and look at that aim look dead zone. Set that to minimum, because basically that cuts out any dead zone and it's going to lock onto your enemies nice and quick. So like I say, the first person is going to mirror your third person controls, so screenshot them if you want. And going down to tap assist, this is basically when you're in a struggle, like when you tackle someone and you got to choke them out. I think it's a bit of a tap assist on that, so it makes you tap it quicker. So put that on 4 times and hopefully you'll get choking them out nice and quickly too. Moving on to display, if you click on that and go down to weapon reticle, it will be set as simple like that. You want to set it to a dot. This will make your shots a lot more accurate if you can master the dot. So basically this is simple, and I'm told when you aim you have to wait for it to go really small to get the most accurate shot. See it getting smaller there as I aim. So you could aim and wait for it to get small, or apparently if you change it to just a dot, when you aim it will automatically be more accurate. So if you can get a dot on someone's head, that's an instant headshot, and if they're not wearing a hat, we're going to ability cards in a sec, that's an instant kill. Or 2 headshots if they are wearing a hat with never without one ability card. So just a tip there, I would use the dot, and hopefully your shots will start getting much more accurate with that dot. So there it is, change it over to a dot. You don't want none because you won't be able to see what you're shooting. So yeah, I'll just roll with the dot. And when you aim, it's like muscle memory. You want to hold up slightly to get a decent headshot. So when you aim, up slightly and shoot, and that will get you some headshot. You want to time your rolls, or even start doing rolls to avoid shots like this. If someone's about to shoot you and you do that, you can avoid getting killed if you time it perfectly. And to roll, what you want to do is hold aim, and as you're holding aim down, you want to tap square and move in that direction you want to roll in. It's all about timing their shots with your actions and with their actions, because there's many times where I have dived and they've just still stood there and been like, what you doing, headshot, killed me. So it's all about timing on that one. Moving over swiftly to your map, this is an important one that many people may not use, and it's keeping an eye on that mini map for the red blips, because they are your enemies after all. So use the minimap to your advantage to scope other players' positions. Keep looking around you. I've noticed when you look around, the players will appear on the map, and when you look in their direction. So set it to expanded so it's big and you can see more. Tap down also on the D-pad to enlarge it also, and don't get shot in the back of the head. So this game is all about headshots. So when you aim, tap up on the right stick to get that headshot. The more you do it, the more you practice, the better you're going to get at this game. So yeah, it is all about the headshots. And don't forget to clean your guns. A lot of you may not clean your guns, and doing so increases the damage and everything, and it optimizes your weapons. So make sure before you go into a match, clean all those weapons off. You can also use tonics and big game meat. So if you combine meat with herbs like mint, that's going to do your health. I think it's I think it's big game meat and thyme, that's going to do Deadeye. I have videos that you can go check out. So get those gold cores, go check those videos out. And that's how this game's set up. They want you to use all these expensive tonics. When you run out of money, you're going to be using gold and buying gold. That is their objective. I wouldn't spend your gold. You want to keep that for a future update. So yeah, clean your guns. Make sure you go in with clean guns. The guns I use is the Evans repeater. That's good for mid-range. It's got about 26 bullets, so I don't have to worry about reloading. It's amazing with the ability card, paint it black. It's more powerful than the Vermint rifle, especially now the Vermint's been nerfed. But the Vermint is a good beginner's gun. But if you can afford like the Evans repeater, I'd buy that one. And also the bolt action is a nice weapon. It's strong and accurate, but the reload is a bit slow, so if you miss players, they may get the kill on you. Close quarters, I'm using the semi shotgun. That's perfect for close range. and the ability card Paint It Black will increase that range too. Sidearms you could roll with double sawn-offs. A lot of people are saying they just annihilate players in close range, so dual wielding double sawn-offs is a good way to go. Or you could try the Masseur pistol, the semi-auto pistol. They're great contenders. I'll leave the sidearm for you lot to fight over in the comment section. Ability cards, these are important. I use Paint It Black, Strange Medicine, Eye for an Eye, and Never Without One. So Paint It Black is amazing for the headshots and killing people far away too. It increases range of shotguns also, so that is an amazing one to go with. Other ability cards, Stranger Medicine for health when you get kills, and also Eye for an Eye. If you're getting headshots, that's going to grant you back a lot of Deadeye, so then you can use Paint It Black again without even using your tonics. Other ones are Winning Streak, that's good for getting kills and more damage obviously, and Never Without One for taking more headshots. Obviously when it falls off you're going to be a bit more vulnerable, but it is a good card to have, and a lot of good players are going to have that one also. You can also go with Slippery Bastard, and that's fun when players can't lock onto you, but the counter for this is to tackle them, so you can then strangle them or try and paint them with a target with Paint It Black. Anyway, this has been my combat guide. I hope you've enjoyed it. Smash that thumbs up if this has been helpful. Comment down below your tips and tricks on the combat, and subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.